University, this is NXT. It's been 2 weeks since NXT General Manager JBL stripped Paige of the NXT Women's Championship. The tournament to crown a new champion continues tonight.
The following is a first-round matchup in the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. And introducing first from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
I am so excited. I love bubbles. Renee, I know you blow bubbles. Come on,
as a
Renee.
child, I love bubbles a lot.
Try it again. It makes you
I don't
happy.
know. I'm not sure that it's really my thing, but I'm on board tonight.
Come on, Emma, you can do it.
She did it.
Well, our NXT Women's Title Tournament continues here tonight, and well, a big opportunity for Emma.
Huge
Absolutely.
opportunity.
And you know, I think she's really looking to come in here and make her mark after what happened at NXT.
In
arriving
3
with
weeks from
Paige.
tonight, the winner of this tournament is live on TakeOver for the next NXT live show.
She could have her second opportunity.
Her opponent, accompanied by Sasha Banks from the Queen City, Charlotte.
Well, Sasha Banks joining Charlotte at ringside, and well, we've seen some dissension here as of late between the BFFs, but Charlotte feeling that, no, she almost deserves an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship. She's going to have to go through the gauntlet if she wants to get there, though.
There's no denying the fact that Charlotte has made a huge splash and she's been here at NXT, but having Sasha in the corner is going to help her out, I think.
Renee, you have the inside scoop. With Summer being gone, there's got to be some adversity right now between the BFFs. Who's the new leader?
I think that that's what they're trying to sort out. Who's going to be the alpha female? Being in between who's going to be the alpha female is not a good spot to be.
Well, earlier tonight, Emma said that she would have a friend here tonight. Renee, do you have any scoop on that?
I can only assume that it's got to be Santino. They're clearly in love, or at least in like. I would imagine he's going to show up here to help her out.
I'm going to say it's a bit of an infatuation rather than love.
Isn't
She's
that how love
starstruck.
starts? Come on.
Well, last week, Sasha Banks advanced in this NXT Women's Title Tournament over Bayley. Natalya, meanwhile, advancing over Layla. And obviously an opportunity here for, well, one of these young ladies to advance in their quest for the championship as well.
Now, what does this mean for Charlotte if she does not advance?
Well, cover here, Emma hooking the leg, and Charlotte kicks out.
To have that pressure that Sasha has already advanced, that's putting a lot of heat on Charlotte right now.
My question is, what if the genetically superior Charlotte faces Sasha in the finals?
Ooh.
Ooh, I'd love to see. Ooh.
Girls can be friends for a little while, but when it really gets down to what a girl wants, she's gonna fight for that.
I'm going to beg to differ on that. I don't know if girls can
What
actually
do
truly be
you know
friends.
about that?
I'm a married man, and I see women. They cannot be friends.
Cover here, Charlotte going for the win, and Emma stays alive. And another cover. And again, Emma kicks out.
As the wise Beyonce said, you gotta depend on your women relationships.
There's that figure four headlock that we've seen Charlotte apply in the past.
What I love about Charlotte, she's always taking some new moves and putting them in her arsenal. This is such a devastating move. What she's doing right now, cutting off the air for Emma, making it hard for her to breathe. And we can't see the Emma lock if this happens.
Look at that bridge by Emma, shoulders down. That could do it, no.
Ooh. I'm going with Charlotte as my odds-on favorite to win this tournament.
I'm hoping
Again into the cover here, going for the victory, and Emma kicks out again.
I'm hoping that Emma gets her opportunity again. I'm rooting for her right now. Besides, Charlotte's not a nice girl.
It's not about being nice, it's about winning.
Sure, but my heart lies where it lies.
And listen, I don't agree with everything the BFF stand for, but Charlotte, hands down, is the toughest diva in the game right now. She has a broken nose right now, and she's working.
Hey, Natalya's worked with a broken nose.
Look at the creativity by Charlotte, who just keeps that headlock or that leg lock just clamped in.
2 weeks ago, Charlotte beat Paige.
That does say a
That
lot.
says a lot.
Well, talking to Charlotte earlier, she felt that she would, should almost be granted an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship based on the fact that she did pin at the time Paige.
I think she should have been granted that. But here we have the tournament. Here's your opportunity.
Oh! Perhaps a chance here for Emma to get back in this match.
You know, earlier today, actually, Emma gave me some of her imaginative treats, and I feel like that might have something to do with her mojo that she's got tonight.
For what?
There are these imaginative treats They're protein-packed brownies. They're very good.
Really?
Yes, very good. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh, no. Hey!
Yes! Venema shows up. Wait, is that the friend she was talking
It
about?
could be. Here comes the Cobra.
Oh!
And Charlotte able to take advantage here into the cover.
Oh!
And Charlotte moves on.
Here's your winner, Charlotte.
I believe she calls that the Charlotte's Web, and we are one step closer to possibly seeing Charlotte versus Sasha.
Venema just became a victim of that Charlotte's Web.
Well, Charlotte moves on in the NXT Women's Championship, surprising Emma with the victory here tonight on NXT.
As per WWE COO Triple H, there will be a battle royal to decide the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Who'll take on Adrian Neville at NXT TakeOver for the title? We'll find out tonight.
Already have WWE Network? Then you know it's the only place to find almost 2,000 hours of WWE programming, groundbreaking originals, and all 12 pay-per-views, including WrestleMania. But membership has other benefits as well, and now's your chance to cash in. Refer a friend to WWE Network and get a $25 promotional gift card to WWEshop.com once they sign up. You can refer up to 10 friends for a value of $250. Nice. But that's not all. When your friends sign up for the network, they get a $25 promotional gift card too. Check your email now for this special offer. In the email, click on the Refer Now button and enter your friend's information. Then sit back and collect your rewards. It's that easy. Remember, real friends don't keep the evolution of entertainment to themselves. Refer your friends to WWE Network today. But hurry, this offer is only valid until May 31st.
How does one create history? By beginnings, wars, innovation, success. In over 200 pages, explore 50 years of WWE's historical reign in sports entertainment. WWE 50. Available online or wherever books are sold.
Welcome back to NXT.
This tag team match is set for one fall. Introducing first at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Marcus Louis and Sylvester Lefort, the Legionnaire.
I'm very excited to see this team. I talked to Sylvester earlier in the day. I said, how do you know Marcus? And they grew up together. They trained in the same kickboxing club. These guys have been friends forever, and I'm excited to see what they can do together on NXT.
Oh mon Dieu, salut les Legionnaires.
In English this time, please.
Hello, the Legionnaires.
Well, the Ascension has been begging for competition here. And perhaps the Legionnaires can provide that competition, or perhaps their opponents can.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 405 pounds, El Cow and Kalisto.
Renee, what do you know about this tag team here? The opportunity for one of these teams to really stake their claim in the tag team division. But it's the debut tonight of Kalisto and El Cow.
I think that it's a fantastic opportunity for these two to come in and looking to take that spot away from the Ascension, who have been so dominant here at NXT. But these guys have been making the rounds in Mexico, and they're a really big deal out there. So I think that the Legionnaires should not be taking them very lightly right now.
Little side note, not the first time the French and the Mexicans have battled before. Back in 1861, the Battle of Pueblo de Los Angeles, which made Cinco de Mayo.
That's what made Cinco
That's
de
what
Mayo?
made Cinco de
Really?
Mayo.
Wow.
I
Little
love Cinco de Mayo.
unknown fact by Jason
You
Albert.
surprise me weekly with some of the nuggets that you have.
Yeah,
It's good stuff.
Wikipedia is a great source.
Not very smart, but I can lift heavy things.
Well, the Ascension has held the NXT Tag Team Championships for 218 days, and they have literally been begging for competition here in NXT.
And it's crazy because they've had this open challenge to anyone, and there are teams in WWE locker rooms who want nothing to do with them right now.
I want nothing to do with them. When I see these guys, I literally turn the other way.
That's Marcus Louis. And El Local going for the cover. Louis able to kick out.
You know, Marcus Louis was actually telling me about the Spartan regimen that him and Sylvester Lefort have, about their workout and how lean they are. They spend a lot of time working, clearly.
Marcus was a riot policeman. He was a guard at an insane asylum.
Really?
This guy's a tough man.
Talking to him earlier, he said he practices Taoism. He's a Taoist.
What?
I don't know what that means.
What was Taoism?
Basically, it's inner peace. He doesn't let anything get to him and lives a very, very clean lifestyle. It's now a 4 with a neck breaker there into the cover. Not enough to put him away.
I mean, would you want to not have things bother you when you're in the ring? Don't you need to get fired up sometimes?
Exactly, man. You need something to fuel you, to get you angry. And they have this, what they want. They want to fight the Ascension.
Tag made to Louis, now the legal man back in the ring.
Marcus Louis, I just like saying his name.
A low count needs to make a tag in the worst way to the debut Kalisto.
That's a heavy right hand. Into the cover here. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? No.
That was a live round right there. You got to figure these Legionnaires do not want to get the fresh Kalisto in right now. You don't know much about him, what's he going to bring to the table.
You know, and having both teams familiar with working all over the world and working in different areas to come here to
Sylvester
America.
Lefort, hook of the leg. And Local able to stay alive. Now Sylvester Lefort and Marcus Louis, they've known each other since, well, they were teenagers. So we may have not seen a whole ton of these guys in the past, but certainly they know each other very, very well out there.
And it's showing right now what they're doing. They isolated El Local. They're keeping him on their side of the ring and wearing him out.
Yeah, El Local has to get over there to Kalisto.
And he has a long way to go to make that tag. Very impressed right now with these Legionnaires.
I want to see what Kalisto has to offer.
I think the Ascension's watching this right now, Renee.
You know what? I feel like when they are not in the ring, I feel like they're not around televisions. You know, I don't know if they can get eyes on this right now. I think that they're probably training, working out, and looking to just stay dominant in the tag division.
Local with a big kick to the head of Marcus Louis.
That was pretty.
And Kalisto.
Come on, baby, dig.
Kalisto dying to get into this match.
I'm dying to see what he can do.
Can El Local make the tag?
And
Come on.
it's going to get in there.
There it is.
Sylvester Lefort,
we
tag
go.
made, and here comes Kalisto! High flying crossbody.
Ooh, the height on that.
Look at Kalisto!
Look at him go.
Oh!
Ooh.
Whoa!
Kalisto into the cover! And in to break up the pinfall is Marcus Louis.
I officially just became Team Kalisto.
Big.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
Uh-oh.
Wow. Uh-oh.
El
It's
Local.
on.
Lucha style.
Takes out Louis on the floor.
Come on, Kalisto.
The two legal men in the ring, Lefort with a big knee to the gut. Kalisto up and over. Oh,
wow.
look at those educated feet.
He was ready for this fight.
Kalisto,
Whoa.
wow.
I've never
my
seen people pull
goodness.
off these moves.
Cover here, hook of the leg, is it enough? Yes!
Wow.
Here are your winners, El Local and Kalisto.
Hats off to these two. I tell you what,
Amazing.
if the Ascension's not watching, they better start looking out for this team. Wow, is that impressive. And Rich, I gotta ask you, what exactly is educated feet?
Very well schooled feet, quick feet.
Look at this. Whoa! He's like a little spark plug. Whoa!
Kalisto means the beautiful, the art. Listo in Spanish means ready. Kalisto as Listo is always ready.
Clearly.
And a big win here tonight for the debuting El Local and Kalisto on NXT. Last Monday on Raw, Adam Rose made his debut. Up next, one of his Rosebuds is in action.
It's party time!
All the time!
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 Don't be a lemon!
Be a rosebud!
What do you get when 8 WWE legends live under one roof? Camaraderie?
You are an absolute piece of garbage.
Encouragement?
Why did you do that?
Hey, this is for men.
This is the healthiest dose of reality TV yet. WWE Network presents your favorite WWE legends like you've never seen them before. And this time, they're competing in a whole new arena.
Prima donnas.
I have done some crazy things, but this might be the craziest.
We're all WWE legends. We may be a little bit older, but we still know how to have a real good time.
Go deep inside yourself.
Give me a break.
Legendary characters, legendary stories, one legendary reality series. WWE Legends House.
Legends never die. They just get better.
Thursdays at 8, only on WWE Network.
Welcome back to NXT here on the WWE Network.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first from Juarez, Mexico, weighing 230 pounds, Camacho.
I am looking forward to see this match, guys.
It was 1 week ago that Camacho's disdain for Adam Rose boiled over to one of the Rosebuds. As Rose and his party celebrated a victory, Camacho burst out on the attack to try to put a damper on things. This stemming from an earlier interview in which Camacho felt disrespected after he was bumped into by one of Rose's revelers. Camacho brimming with pride after the blindside attack. He continues his attempt to derail the Exotic Express.
Ronin, Captain Comic of the Rose Party.
Okay.
Renee, you know him. Is he on the bus?
He's on the bus.
How can he get on the bus and I can't get on the bus?
You've
Renee,
been on the bus.
Of course I've been on
Renee's
the
been on the
bus.
bus.
On the Rosebud.
We haven't been on the bus.
Of course, you cannot get on the bus.
Why can I not get on the bus?
Because you talk in a ridiculous accent.
Yeah, why
Doesn't quite
always
sound
talk like
British.
Why
this?
are you talking like that?
I always talk like this. What's his name? Captain
Comic.
Captain Comic.
So he hails from Comic-Con. I guess that means he travels around because Comic-Con goes to lots of spots.
He wrestles with the cape on.
I feel like wrestling with a cape seems like a bad idea. Am I wrong?
I'm going to have to agree with you on this one, Renee.
Well, Camacho just ready to get his hands all over Captain Comic. As we saw, Captain Comic bumped into Camacho after the Rosebuds interrupted one of Camacho's interviews.
But is this really Captain Comic's fault? I feel like this is unfair.
This right here is
Camacho's
sending a
prepared.
statement right now. See, Camacho wants to be the party animal.
Oh.
I think that
look at the strength right
Camacho's
here. Look at-
done with the party bus. Yeah, Captain Comic kind of jumps around the bus. He truly believes he thinks he's a superhero. But I don't think he has a lot of superhero strengths.
Look at the elevation on the leg drop by Camacho. And guys, last week, Camacho attacking Captain Comic after Adam Rose's victory over Danny Burch.
Very rude. Oh.
Oh, he's got some fight
Captain
in
Comic's
him.
coming back.
Come on, Comic.
Are you rooting for Comic here?
I love a guy in a mask.
I love an underdog too, you know?
I don't know much about the underdog. I was never an underdog, Renee.
Well, in life, you know?
When you get a head this big, it's tough to be an underdog.
It's a large melon.
Come on. Because I made the point you don't got to jump on the board.
I was helping you out. Ooh.
Camacho just
Take the mask off, Camacho. I want to see what he looks like. Take the mask off.
Captain
absolutely
Comic,
brutal here, just ripping at the chin of Captain Comic.
he went from wearing a cape to now wearing an apron. I don't know that that's as effective as a superhero.
Nice observation.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
NXT crowd getting behind him.
Well, Camacho has had his eyes on Adam Rose since pretty much day one.
You can see the anger in Camacho, though. I mean, he's out here to prove a point to Captain Comic, obviously sending that message to Adam Rose, but...
Oh! Everything he does with bad intentions.
He carries his
Camacho's
weight.
an angry man. He is nobody's fool. Starting to feel bad for Captain now.
Yes.
Because he's not a wrestler, he's a party guy.
He just wants to have a good time, not this.
Running power slam, that could be all for Captain Comic. And Camacho taking out his frustration.
Well, I hope he's happy with himself.
How can he be happy with himself? He beat a guy who hangs out on a bus all night.
Exactly, it's ridiculous.
I'm sure he's not in good shape. At least
I can tell you he's not, I just saw him. He's hidden under his cape now, but...
Camacho, a man with bad intentions.
Oh!
And here comes Adam Rose!
Choo-choo all aboard the Rose Express.
Camacho got out of there quick.
The message has been sent to the Rose party. I tell you what, I'd like to see these two meet.
Camacho's a party pooper, man.
Adam
No
Rose
fun.
does not like lemons, as we all know.
Not at all.
Camacho gets a measure of revenge on Captain Comic as the conflict between Camacho and Adam Rose continues to escalate. NXT continues here tonight. Rich Brennan alongside Renee Young, now permanently here on the broadcast team.
Yes.
Excited to have you along.
Take that, you're stuck with me for a bit now.
And I am excited, Renee.
Jason Albert
Every
as
time,
well.
every
Guys,
time Rich asks me about speculating, I don't have an answer, but you bring the truth.
I do bring the truth.
Guys, the NXT Women's Title Tournament continues, and we take a look at, well, where we've gotten so far. Obviously, Charlotte, Sasha, Natalya, they have all advanced into this NXT Women's Title Tournament. But coming up next, Alicia Fox takes on the newcomer, Alexa Bliss. That match right after this. But first, as both competitors get set to square off with the hopes of competing for NXT Gold, let's hear from them both, including the veteran Alicia Fox and the debuting Alexa Bliss.
Now, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm pretty good at predicting the future. Call it psychic, but I call it genius. Because in my future, I see gold. Now, a lot of the divas probably won't know how to take that, but here's the thing. Haters are gonna hate, and winners are gonna celebrate.
I'm Alexa Bliss, and I will be making my debut tonight. I'm ready to make a big splash in NXT. First on my list, the Women's Title Tournament. Paige is a fantastic champion, and I would love nothing more than to follow in her footsteps. But I can promise you this, when I'm around, life is bliss.
The following is a first-round matchup in the NXT Women's Championship Tournament. Introducing first, from Paso Pedro Beach, Florida, Alicia Fox.
Ms. Foxy doing her thing.
The Foxy Floridian.
Yes.
I love when Alicia Fox comes to the ring. Here's a girl, if you see her in the back, she's friends with everyone. Step through those ropes and she will take your head off.
It is actually very interesting the difference. I mean, I shoot after Total Divas with her recapping Total Divas, and she's such a sweetheart. She comes out here and she destroys divas.
Like you stole her lunch money.
Her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
She's like a little fairy.
The debuting Alexa Bliss.
very interested in seeing Alexa Bliss tonight.
She's Tinkerbell. She is Tinkerbell. She's adorable. I love her.
She told me she's a graduate of the University of Glitz with a major in bedazzling.
Oh.
Well, I hope that translates
Wow.
to getting in the ring and getting whacked in the face.
Yeah, I don't know how much that's going to help.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a rhinestone like any other girl, but
You bedazzle, Renee?
no. I used to have a kit when I was a kid, and I bedazzled an entire denim jacket.
Alexa Bliss getting set to take on Alicia Fox here in this first round NXT Women's Championship Tournament.
Which 3 weeks from tonight we will see live on the WWE Network. NXT TakeOver.
Can't wait.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
Live 2-hour special. We have the Women's Championship on the line. It's going to be a crazy night.
So here's the thing about Alexa Bliss. She's got hit in the head for one.
There's the experience of Alicia Fox.
There is the experience, but I mean, let's look at Alexa Bliss here. I mean, this is her debut. She has been in the Arnold 16 straight years.
Wow.
Yes.
So you got to figure she knows how to work to become the best. Oh, very nice.
Cover here, hook of the leg, and Alicia Fox able to kick out.
Gymnast, cheerleader,
Right back into the
bodybuilder.
cover. Bliss going for the victory early on.
I like this Alexa Bliss. Seeing a little tough side here.
It's a little spark plug.
Oh.
Alicia Fox, a former WWE Divas champion.
You got to figure how important this is. Wow.
With authority.
You can't imagine this is actually going to go well for Alexa, but I mean, let's
Cover
see out
here. Other shoulders down. No, not even a count. Oh, right there.
Oh, 1 count.
It's the 1 count, and Alexa Bliss, man, she's feisty.
She is.
Very impressive. You got to figure Alicia Fox needs to win this tournament and get back on track right now.
Again into the cover, and Bliss able to stay alive. Well, Alicia Fox was in the inaugural NXT Women's Championship Tournament last year.
She's familiar with being in this type of an environment. She has so much experience under her belt.
She was a past Diva champion. She knows what it takes.
That helps. But, as we've said before, being the underdog sometimes bodes well for your future.
Oh! Shoulders down. Cover here
So
in.
pretty.
Alexa Bliss.
You just call Fox
Beautiful
pretty?
bottom line. She's beautiful. Don't tell her I said that, though. She scares me.
She might hear this. I'm going to tell her.
Alexa Bliss, all of 5'1". You called her a spark plug earlier, Renee.
I also called her a Polly Pocket. I thought that was
Polly
pretty good.
Pocket. Pint-sized.
She's like Thumbelina.
Thumbelina.
I'm officially out of small references.
Well, you mentioned it in just a couple of weeks. NXT TakeOver live on the WWE Network. And the NXT Women's Championship will be contested that night.
But just the prestige that is on the Women's Championship already with what Paige has done with it, having Stephanie McMahon come out and introduce it to the WWE Universe, there's a lot riding on this.
And do you agree or disagree with JBL stripping Paige of that title?
I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. And I know that Paige was definitely upset about that. It wasn't something she wanted to do, but she understands that she now needs to focus on where she is right now and let this platform exist for some of these other divas.
I agree with JBL, actually. Which
Hurts
I hate
me to
to
say that.
It hurts me to say that.
Oh, look at this! Bliss with a reversal, shoulders down, and she gets the win!
Oh my goodness! That's an upset! That is an upset, guys!
A huge upset. Alexa Bliss knocking off the veteran Alicia Fox. She advances in this women's title tournament. Wow, what a debut!
That is one of the biggest upsets that we have witnessed here at NXT. I'm happy for her. This is a good night for underdogs.
Let's look
in
at the
blue.
action in this match tonight. Alicia Fox starting strong against the rookie. Trying it again, and well, Alicia Fox not this time.
Wow, and look at that. Alexa Bliss pulling a small package of sorts out of small package.
Yep.
Alexa Bliss
Wow.
sent her packing to come out, have a debut, and defeat a former Divas champion.
A huge victory tonight for Alexa Bliss. Bliss will face Charlotte in the semifinals, while Sasha Banks and Natalya square off But right now, Devin Taylor standing by with NXT champion Adrian Neville to get his thoughts on who he might face at TakeOver.
Adrian, first off, congratulations on defending your title last week. Now tell us, what are your thoughts on tonight's Battle Royal?
That's right, Devin. You see, the Funkasaurus is finally extinct. And that's down to me, the man that gravity forgot, Adrian Neville. The Battle Royal tonight? Well, I commend whoever wins that match. Because as you can probably appreciate, a Battle Royal is a difficult match. You've got bodies flying everywhere. You've got to dig deep. You've got to outlast everybody. Look at Cesaro, for example. At WrestleMania, he had to lift a literal giant onto his shoulder, toss him over the top rope to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So my hat is off to whoever it may be that wins tonight. They've earned my respect. And I look forward to the challenge, and I look forward to the competition. Thanks, Devin.
Thank you.
As per WWE COO Triple H, there will be a Battle Royal to decide the #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Who'll take on Adrian Neville at NXT TakeOver for the title? We'll find out next.
Welcome back here to NXT, and it's time for our main event, a huge Battle Royal, the winner of which will get a shot at Adrian Neville on May 29th.
This is a Battle Royal to determine the #1 contender for the NXT Championship.
Are we allowed to make early predictions? There we go.
Mojo Rawley hyped up. And now here comes Sami Zayn. Guys, you talk about favorites. Those two have to be right up on top of the heap.
Oh, I love Sami Zayn. He's one of my favorite people.
I'll tell you, I'm going with Baron Corbin.
Yeah?
There's my pick. I think he's going to win.
I see a lot of men out there, and I'm seeing one very tall individual in Colin Cassidy. I put my money on him.
I'll tell you what, Colin Cassidy might be the favorite, and that is not a good thing to be going into a Battle Royal.
As we have seen
There's
in the past.
Big bullseye on your back.
That's Big Show about that.
And there is the former NXT champion, the longest reigning NXT champion, as a matter of fact, Bo Dallas.
You got to figure he has the most to lose. How many more opportunities is Bo Dallas going to get at the NXT Championship?
Are you guys seriously not going to say that that entrance was slightly ridiculous?
I have chills.
No, I don't. I'm a believer.
Come on, is this guy for real?
Of course he's for real. That's Bo Dallas. The longest reigning NXT champion ever.
He's too much.
What a huge opportunity this is.
Here we go.
An enormous opportunity. Win this Battle Royal and you get a shot at Adrian Neville and the NXT Championship. Jason, sometimes you have to go through months, build up lots of wins. Tonight, all it takes is one win.
Exactly. You know, to become a #1 contender, you got to beat a few people in a row. But here you have an opportunity tonight to win this Battle Royal, and in 3 weeks you get a chance at Adrian Neville at NXT TakeOver.
What is the best technique or game plan going into a Battle Royal?
Don't get thrown over the top rope, Brian. Who was that? Who was that?
Great.
Wow.
How
that
do you
was
fly
quick.
under the radar, though?
Find a corner and hide.
Another elimination.
Brodus Clay has just eliminated 2 people. Kurt Hawkins
Oliver
out right
Gray.
there.
And obviously over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. Is
Imagine
how you
what this
are
would do
eliminated.
for Brodus Clay to
I
get
was
this
just going to say,
opportunity again.
Brodus Clay looks like he's roaming around there looking to eliminate a couple.
There's Tyson Kidd going right after Brodus.
So much fun.
Find the biggest man and punch him in the mouth.
Being the biggest guy an advantage in a Battle Royal?
You know, I mean, Big Show is a perfect example. You have a bullseye on your back and everyone's coming for you. I like to be the underdog, like Cesaro. No one expected him to win this Battle Royal at WrestleMania, and he came away with a big win. And look what it's done for his career. Imagine what it will do for the next NXT superstar.
Absolutely. I mean, just looking at Seth Rollins, Big E, Bo Dallas, Adrian Neville, I mean, these guys are top guys. It's a huge position.
You know, Renee, did you hear any alliances in the back being built? I mean,
well, we've already seen Kalisto.
Look out here! Look out here! Brodus Clay, can he
he's
hang
not down!
on?
He's not down! Come on! Oh!
Come on! He's done. That opens up some space, boys.
Well, that took almost the entire gamut of competitors to eliminate Brodus Clay.
Yoshitatsu.
Yoshi's got Battle Royal experience.
Of course he does.
He knows what it takes.
And Sylvester Lefort, we've got Les Legionnaires, they're on there together.
See, that's a good idea right now. Get the tag team out, because you know there's an alliance right there.
Xavier Woods has a lot of experience under his belt right now, too. It looks like he's laying low.
Jason, I'm sure you've been in a number of Battle Royals throughout your career. Friendships, though, when it comes down to it, don't really mean much, do they?
Well, at the beginning of the Battle Royal, alliances mean everything. But come towards the end, it's every man for himself. If it came down to me and you, Rich, who are good friends, I'd punch you right in the mouth and throw you out of the ring.
Yeah, an opportunity here for the winner of this Battle Royal. It seems so simple. Outlast the competition and become the #1 contender for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. Well, there goes Danny Burch.
Not simple at all, Rich. Not simple at all.
That is the spot to have here at NXT, though. I mean, this isn't just any championship. This is the championship.
You need to have your head on a swivel.
All of these guys are vying for that spot.
Bo Dallas looking to get back into it. Oh, look at that, Aiden English being tossed by Mason Ryan. Who's going to get the opportunity to become the #1 contender for Adrian Neville's NXT Championship? We find out next.
The greatest live event in entertainment. What a celebration!
WWE proudly presents WrestleMania on Blu-ray and DVD. A night of iconic superstars.
So, give me a hell yeah. What you gonna do, brothers? Finally!
Heart-pounding action.
Yes! History has been made at WrestleMania!
And the most shocking moment in WrestleMania history.
I don't see any intimidation on the face of Brock Lesnar.
Did anyone expect this?
Plus, get over 4 hours of exclusive extras, including the entire 2014 Hall of Fame ceremony, featuring the induction of WWE legend, The Ultimate Warrior. Experience the revelry.
Then, now, and forever.
Own the celebration. WrestleMania on Blu-ray and DVD.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Back here on NXT, this Battle Royal continues. The winner getting a shot at Adrian Neville in the NXT Championship. Kalisto trying to hang on.
And from what we saw from Kalisto earlier tonight, he's a contender right now.
During the break, Xavier Woods thrown over the top corner and landed on the stairs, keeping himself alive.
Baron Corbin looking to eliminate Camacho. Bo Dallas fighting to stay alive.
Sami Zayn does not want Bo Dallas in that ring right now.
I'd love to see Xavier Woods with this.
Mojo Rawley still in there. And look at
Corbin. There goes Camacho.
Baron Corbin can't eliminate Camacho. No.
Camacho's still in.
Why do you favor Xavier Woods?
I didn't say I favored. I told you who my favorite was, right? My favorite is Corbin. I just think Xavier Woods just could do so much for his career.
Jason Jordan trying to fight off Mason Ryan.
Such a huge opportunity for Xavier if he gets to face the NXT Heavyweight Champion in 3 weeks. huge possibility.
Sounds to me like you're jumping ship, but I'll go with it.
No, I said I'd like to see Xavier win. I think Corbin will win.
Mason Ryan with Bo Dallas tied up in the corner. Guys, last year, Mason Ryan eliminated 11 competitors in a #1 contender battle royal.
Mason Ryan is also an absolute monster.
Oh, who's that?
There goes Sylvester LaFour.
And Kalisto.
And Kalisto is out.
I love Kalisto so much.
Oh, Big Cass still in there. There's Yoshitatsu, Baron Corbin, Mason Ryan, Tyler Breeze still in there.
Prince
and
Pretty
Sami
looking to make
Zayn,
some
yeah.
moves.
Here's where you got to find the middle of the ring and establish your dominance. Stay
at
away
what-
from the ropes.
At what point do you want to start being the dominant force in there as opposed to just backing off and trying to
With
let
so
it
much
thin
at
out?
stake, you got to come out there and just impose your will right off the bat. But right now is gut check time. You got to figure they're all worn down a little bit, taking a lot of punches, a lot of kicks.
And just the energy of Mojo Rawley, I mean, that's got to be a huge benefit to him in an instance like this.
Mojo Rawley, I think this may be his first battle royal. This should be interesting.
But the energy this guy has, he's not going to get tired
Gotta
out
pace
there.
yourself. Gotta pace yourself.
Big Cass trying to
Oh,
fight
Cass.
off Mojo Rawley
This
to
is a
stay
battle
alive.
right here.
Look at Camacho.
This is a battle. Uh-oh.
There haven't been eliminations in a little while. Everyone's fighting strong right now.
What a huge main event this
Oh,
is.
there goes Corbin. No. My pick.
The #1 contendership on the line and the right to face Adrian Neville in 3 weeks at NXT TakeOver live on the WWE Network.
See Tyson Kidd's buying himself some time there.
Not only the winner of this match, but the winner of the Diva Tournament.
Look at Xavier
Oh, look
Woods
at
getting
this. Look at
fired up.
this.
Oh.
I love it. Come on, X-Men.
Oh,
Come on, X.
Xavier Woods, big elimination
Whoa.
there, but Woods eliminating himself in the process.
He let his anger get the best of him there.
Baron Corbin still in this battle royal. Mason Ryan, Big Cass, so there's still some big bodies left.
I'll tell you, if these guys were smart, they would team up and get Mason Ryan out.
Tyler Breeze still in the match. Right there as he and Tyson Kidd go at it. And Bo Dallas, the guy who won the Battle Royal last year to become the #1 contender. And look at what it did for Bo Dallas. He became the longest reigning NXT champion.
And now he's got a really interesting entrance.
You got to figure, for someone like Sami Zayn, he is on a mission. He stated just recently how the only thing that is important to him right now is the NXT Heavyweight Championship. And the opportunity he has in front of him right now, he has to capitalize.
You know what I like about Sami Zayn is that he's always on a mission. I have never seen him not trying to prove a point or accomplish something huge in his life or career.
It's just a battle of roll right here. Is now Mojo Rawley eliminated by Jason Jordan.
Jordan, very
gone.
impressive.
He gone.
Keep your head on a swivel, Jordan.
The field continues to dwindle.
Here's my pick, Colin Cassidy.
Who will
come on,
grasp
Tyson.
this enormous opportunity? Jason, you really can't ask for much more of an opportunity
this
than
is
this.
huge.
Win one match and become the #1 contender.
You know, like I said earlier, become a #1 contender. You got to string together a slew of wins in a row for the authority to take notice of you.
Jason Jordan able to hold on.
Oh!
That caught Baron Corbin
That'll
in the
ring
chin.
your bell right there.
And Corbin with the elimination.
And like I was saying, for the authority to take notice of you, you need to win a slew of matches. What you need to do tonight is win one against 20 other of the best NXT superstars in the world.
A slew of eliminations will help you out, too.
Mason Ryan and Big Cass, they're still in it. Yoshitatsu's still in it. Tyler Breeze, Bo Dallas, Baron Corbin.
Oh! My pick! My pick!
Oh, Dallas looking to make a move here on Yoshitatsu.
Ooh! Yoshi feeling it, trying to fire up.
Oh! See you later, Yoshi.
Bo Dallas with another big elimination.
Bo wants that title back, stat.
You gotta figure. Bo was in there so long last time. He was in there against guys like Bray Wyatt, Adrian Neville, Rusev, Mason Ryan. This guy knows how to win.
He's a top competitor here.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Mason Ryan.
Whoa! Bo is on a roll.
Now just 5 competitors left.
Eliminating Mason Ryan's huge for everybody.
And
4 in a row. 4 in a row. Momentum. We talk about how important momentum is.
The former champ is on
Is it
fire
5?
right now.
There goes Dallas.
And then there was 3.
Just 3 men left. Sami Zayn, Tyson Kidd, Tyler Breeze. Who will grasp the golden ring?
What will this do for their careers? What a huge opportunity. Listen to this NXT crowd.
And then there were 3.
Tyson Kidd up and over. Able to hang on.
And how much of an advantage does Tyson Kidd?
Tyler Breeze with a beauty shot, but will it be enough to eliminate Tyson Kidd?
No advantage right now.
The experience that Tyson Kidd has in WWE is...
He's knocked down cold right now, Renee. I don't think experience doesn't matter right now.
He's got
And
fight in
Sami
him,
Zayn
though.
struggling to his feet on the other side.
Looks like he has nothing on him right now.
These 3 competitors have outlasted the field. And the crowd, or the NXT
this is
Universe,
awesome.
firmly behind Sami Zayn. Tyler Breeze looking for the elimination.
Wow, this is
Breeze
awesome.
able to hang on. Wow, what an event, what a match this has been.
Sami Zayn wants this. He wants
This is
to be
so
the face
dangerous.
of NXT.
Come on, Tyson, shake off those cobwebs, Tyson.
I think the WWE Universe wants to see that too.
The #1 contendership for the NXT Championship is on the line. And a date with Adrian Neville, that NXT TakeOver. Sami
is
Zayn
there a
able to
foot
hang
down?
on.
Let me see that camera.
It's going to be both feet. It has to be both feet that touch the floor.
Come on, come on, come on. Uh-oh.
Come on, get back
Tyler,
in there,
hit the
Sami.
hands. Tyler, hit the hands.
Come on.
Sami Zayn holding on desperately, and there goes Tyson Kidd. And he hangs on as well. Wow. Tyler Breeze may have the opportunity. Tyler Breeze may have it, but no.
What happened? Whoa.
Hang on.
I didn't see. Do we
Who's
get
the winner?
replays?
My goodness.
Who won?
What does that mean?
Referee, who won?
Guys, with so much on the line, I would not want to be the official right now.
I got to see a look at this.
Yeah, guys, let's take another look in slow motion, perhaps.
Watch close. Watch close.
Come on.
Whoa!
You
How do you
can't call
tell?
that.
That is too
wonder if they have a different
close to
angle.
call.
They
Too
have a
close to
different
call.
angle? Wow. How do you settle this?
Well, there's a reason that we're in the announce booth here and not wearing those stripes. I would not want to be an official.
I want to be one of those fellas right now.
Thank you.
Can they restart it?
Ooh, things getting nasty here.
There's so much to lose right now.
Yeah, everything, literally everything is on the line for these two superstars. Right now.
Here's the thing. Obvious confusion here, right? But like I said, we need a #1 contender for May 29th at NXT TakeOver. What do you think we should do? I'm sorry, what do you think we should do? Obviously, they know what is best for business. Next week, in this ring, there will be a triple threat match. The winner of that match will face the NXT champion, Adrian Neville, May 29th at NXT TakeOver.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck, yeah. In your dreams. That's what an NXT Come on.
Wow. What an announcement by Triple H. Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze and Tyson Kidd next week for the right to face Adrian Neville on May the 29th at TakeOver.